again. I thought it was important as you walk along your personal finance journey, you think about what it is you're actually going after. I've written 2 things behind me here on the board, and I wanted to talk a little bit about them today. If you have dreams of hitting the lottery and everything being secure, or you being famous, or the Publishers Clearinghouse people coming to your door, you're hoping that you're going to get to financial security. With that hope comes a lot of risk, and also the odds are very low. I think that the most recent Powerball, and don't quote me, I believe it was 1 in 800 million of a chance that someone would win. Now, somewhere close to being struck by lightning. And so if you keep pursuing a goal or a dream that is so far-fetched that only 1 in millions achieve, then you will always be exhausted because you'll be chasing something or dreaming for something. I'm not saying stop dreaming, and every now and then, I'll confess, I go and I buy a ticket. Now, I don't buy a ticket when the jackpot is up high, because I find like the chances was even lower. I like the day after someone has hit the high one, going in at the low, because then no one wants to go and play at that point. But anyway, that's just my thinking. What I think is more important, and that more Americans should pursue, is financial stability. When you look at your finances and you're looking at the things that you are trying to accomplish, it should be moving towards being free, debt-free. Freedom to not be beholden or being attached to something because you need to pay for it because you made a decision in the past that is now impacting your present. If I think a little bit about myself, I believe that I'm a good person, but I know that I have made a lot of decisions in the past that I wouldn't have necessarily made today. But I think that makes me better for who I am. I was doing some research and thinking about my past self is actually taking out debt that is allowing it to almost seem as though that past me that was 25 and 30 is showing up at my door once a month and asking me for money, and I'm almost forced to give it to them because they've already made the decision in the past that I have to give it to them. I think about who I am today and what appearance I want to make in my life in the future. I don't want myself right now in 2017 showing up at my door when I'm looking and thinking about retirement or traveling the world or enjoying life. So I'm trying to battle, which is probably hard, I guess, when you're middle-aged, of trying to still give the borrowing to that younger self and also plan for my future self. But with stability is there's goals, there's things that you can get here, like paying off debt, and also like saving for retirement, or not purchasing a house when you have a 30-year mortgage and you know 30 years from now you're going to be at 80 or 70, because it's not a wise decision to allow your future earnings to have to go towards that. You're just like me. You're looking at me and thinking I have it all together. I really don't. I wanted to talk to you about some mistakes that even I have made because they have stayed with me. But I want to encourage you to let go of the guilt that you're feeling about those mistakes. One of the things I notice is that I get out of commercial credit card debt every 4 to 5 years. I got out of it again, and it was because I did take a sabbatical last year and stay at home, and so it was one of the ways that we were able to keep things going. But then I looked at my history. 2008, 2013 I was out again, now 2017. I think I was also out in 2015 too, but just for the sake of this math, it's something that I do all the time. The goal ultimately is to be totally out of debt. But when I look at my student loan debt, you're probably like me. It is scary. It is so high. And I want to dedicate this channel to the journey and walking through paying it off. I believe it's possible. And I think one of my mistakes is that I've always feared it because it was so large and daunting. I won't go into the figures yet because I want to dedicate a whole video to that. But I want to encourage you, if that's your goal, you can do it. We can do it together. Other mistakes that I've made that I really want to talk about is the biggest bill I have is shopping. Not for clothes, food shopping. I have a grocery store that is dedicated to making it about the experience. So I've been doing some researching and doing some things of how I can get our food budget down so that it'll allow more money to be able to go towards debt. And I'm going to do some future videos on what I learned and helping you through that. But that is how we get to stability, getting budgets, getting our debt down, getting a plan, figuring out how you're going to get there. And if we do it together, if we work on these things, then our future selves, when they knock on the door, they'll be just knocking on the door to say, thank you. Thank you for living this life that has made it easier for me now that I am sitting on the beach or in the south of France or traveling the world on some Mediterranean cruise. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please post them below, and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you as one of the viewers of my site, and I'm just so thankful that I'm walking this journey because I ultimately want to get where I hope you want to get to too. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.